YouTube, hello, and welcome to the continuation of the Across the Unknown Run number 2 stream. Now, if you've been watching on YouTube, you know that we last left off in Sector 5, and nothing has changed. I have not played anything more past Sector 5, so everything we see today is going to be brand new. At least in terms of this game. I mean, we can just look at the profile and see that Scorpion is coming up, which means the Borg are coming, and 7 of 9, and everything like that. Now, the reason I'm looking at the DLC real quick is apparently the DLC stuff is actually missable missions. So it is something where we didn't get medical ethics in Sector 4, so we didn't get a technology. I don't know what that technology is, but we didn't get it. Other than that, we're just going to dive right in and continue where we left off. Oh, yeah, one quick thing I would say is that if you are running this on an AMD graphics card, you probably want to turn off FSR, simply because it will crash the game. The reason we had that crash last time was because of FVSS, the upscaling thing from AMD. But that's also why we're running the reactive model today instead of the 3D model, simply because I do not want the thing to crash and us to lose progress. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a bunch of deuterium here, which is good. We have full duranium. And let me just remind myself what I was doing in the ship. We were fixing the hydroponics bay. We have this level 2. Are you level 3 is the question. You are level 3. Okay. And we were about to build something. We were going to build 2 things down here because we have 2 slots. So I got to remind myself what it was that I was building. What was it? Was it the metaphasic shield room? See, that's the thing, is it's not so much my PC is being forced to its knees, because I have a 9070 XT Mercury Edition. I literally have the best AMD graphics card you can have. It's not that my graphics card is struggling, it's just that this game is apparently not doing the frame gen properly for AMD. And I think there's also, if I remember reading the developer's notes, there's also something going on with the, okay, so that's going to take 5. Great. It's going to take, a driver update for everybody to be fixed. Okay, hold on. So, did we get an upgrade for this, or did we just start upgrading it? Okay, we should have gotten, where is it? Biolaboratory level 2. Oh, because we need to upgrade our biolaboratory. I'm like, what am I missing? And let me guess, biolaboratory needs 2. Okay. So we need a binaural gel pack in order to upgrade to 2 per session. Got it. Have you tried not loading the entire Delta Quadrant at once? Maybe. Alright, well, I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom out and scan some of these. Okay, so actually we can't continue in the sector. Interesting. So they're forcing us to do all the things in this one little system before we can move on. Interesting. Interesting. Well, this is kind of a moot point in the system because there's deuterium everywhere. And we don't need the duranium, so I'm going to switch this over to replicator rations because we've got more than enough. And then we have people in sick that are being fixed, so that's fine there. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to fly to the objective. Okay, so we got you back. And we got the hydroponics bay back. Good stuff there. And then I think I'm just going to turn on level 3. So now we have level 3 warp core. Alright. See, technically, I think what I should do is get this so I have the holodeck going for my massive morale boost. But I'm wondering if it's better to just get that waste disassembler first. I feel like it would be worth it more in the long run. Wait, you will leave System 0 behind? No. I guess we're getting deuterium. Oh, Captain, we have discovered the remains of a Borg cube drifting in space that shows biogenic damage. Tractor beam, please. Okay. Well, I guess we're going. We can't. We literally have no reason to stay in this sector or in this system, so I guess we're just gonna go. That's fine. Captain, we reached our destination. Continue. No way. Annihilation, a pale green debris field of shattered Borg cubes and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act? I'm picking up a few erratic life signs, Captain. We might have just found our ticket through Borg space, an ally. Yeah. They lost the real opportunity by not making the game over screen being the gray goo Voyager being destroyed and letting you continue from there. I'm willing to bet that that's in this game. We just haven't found it yet. I'm willing to bet it's there. Alright, bio readings are coming from the outer hull of a Borg cube. Oh, is this species 8472? It is! Hello, species 8472. Hello. It's definitely organic, but our sensors can't penetrate the surface. A space-dwelling organism? A biological weapon? Well, I'm not going to hit it with a tractor beam. I'm not going to beam it. I'm going to try and contact it. Send a standard greeting. No response. Oh, it's going to force me to. Well, guess we're just going to get a hold of it. No effect. Whatever that thing is, it's impervious to our technology. There's still an atmosphere inside the cube. Affirmative, together with a number of erratic Borg life signs. Assemble an away team. Top priority, extract nanoprobes for the doctor, and get a short-range scan of that biomass. Oh boy. Alright, so... Oh, hey, wow, look at Seska. Hold up, let's look at Seska here. That's diplomacy, engineering, and that's amazing. Seska has got some good skills there. Nice. Interesting. Alright, well, we have to bring Cass because she's medical. We need somebody for science, so I think we're going to bring Harry Kim. And then I think we are just going to bring Seska to fill in the role after that. I like how she's engineering gold, or ops gold. I would have figured she would have been a red. But, oh, we'll see what happens. Hundreds of dead drones, Captain. A few survivors, but the harmless. How do we proceed with the nanoprobe extraction? Extract it from, you know... Oh, wait a second. This is science. Yeah, go ahead and fake it. Well, is it really worth it for the extra science? Nah, we'll just play it safe. We'll just play it safe. And we got a crit right on the nose. Nice. The team takes care not to trigger the nanoprobe self-destruct command. They can collect a considerable amount of nanoprobes. Captain, most of the corridors leading to the biotic mass are blocked by debris. Well, we're gonna go for this because this gets me deuterium. Though we might need science. Nah, we'll be fine. Using their tricorders, they locate a clear path through the cube, reaching the biotic mass. Captain, access to the biomass is blocked by 2 Borg drones. Orders. Oh boy. Well, good job, Kim. We're gonna find a safer corridor. Harry Kim finds a hidden corridor leading to a service tunnel. The team ends up circling behind the drones, remaining unnoticed. Captain, we found the organic structure. Tricorder scans suggest that it's hollow, but we can't tell anything else. Well, that gets me food. Not that I need it. But this is why we brought Cass. Okay, the team forcefully opens the biomass. The inside is unpleasant and strange, and their scans indicate it is an unknown alien spaceship. Well, we knew that already. How could such a small ship cause so much damage? The Borg must have more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? Ooh. Well, we have science. Kim, do your thing. Yeah, I did notice that, Caspian. It is interesting. All right, so we get some logs here. Yep, and there's the Undine. Hello. Oh man. We're gonna sneak away, even though that would give us morale. We don't have enough security. We do not have enough security to even attempt that. The team tries to sneak to the beam out coordinates, but a massive creature appears charging at them. It strikes, splashing acidic root. Oh, great. This is the part where Kim is, yeah. Holy crap, 1,000 experience. That is amazing. That is a lot. Captain, this bioship is powering up. It's charging some kind of weapon. I really don't want to fight you. Yeah, let's maybe not fight it. Get us out of here, maximum warp, and we get hit anyway. Shields are gone. Their firepower completely outmatches us. Well, Tom, get us out of here. Please get us out of here. Can we outrun it? It's not pursuing, Captain. That was close. Too close. Helm, let's put some distance between us and them. And we just got a scorpion? Question mark. I've analyzed the creature's residue on the uniforms. The results are concerning, to say the least. It is composed of alien cell with a rather voracious appetite for organic matter. To put it bluntly, it's a bioweapon that devours its victims. Oh, fun. Can we fight it? I'm afraid we can only avoid it. My attempts to heal infected test tissue so far have proved ineffective. Any approach I've tried, chemical, biological, technological, they're instantly rejected and destroyed by the cells. Have you tried the Borg nanoprobes yet, Doctor? That's why the Borg can't assimilate them. Resistance, in this case, is far from futile. Nevertheless, I believe an army of Borg nanoprobes might do the trick. Okay, well, that's what I literally just said. At first, they were no match for the alien cells, but I've reprogrammed them to remain undetected and target and eradicate the infection. Okay, so that sentence... That was a bit of a mouthful, and the only reason I'm highlighting it is because it's two ands back to back, and that, from a writing perspective, annoys me. But, no, that's just me nitpicking. We'll keep going. Intriguing, thinking of the possibilities for enhancing our own immune system. Captain, your enthusiasm is unexpected, but valid. Maybe the reprogrammed probes could be useful against the bioships we encounter. In any case, I'll need to produce more nanoprobes if you tend to keep facing these creatures in the future. Start right away, Doctor. Borg space is dangerous enough without the added threat of, well, biological warfare. Janeway Engineering, any update on the Borg logs? It's coming along nicely, Captain. We'll have them cracked open in no time. Lieutenant, I expect a full analysis of that data as soon as possible. We need to understand what we're dealing with. Captain, I additionally require Borg samples to perfect the adaptive reprogramming of nanoprobes. We need 6. Ooh, boy. Alright. And we now have Borg. We have the Borg. Safety check on that 29th century tech. Done. Mobile emitters a go. 100% compatible with the Doctor. No damage. And we have to research it. Okay. We can hit our ground running with research. Our Doctor's finally going to be able to go on away missions. Which is great because Kess is going to go poof soon. We all know Kess is going poof. At least I would presume Kess is going poof. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is if we have food in this sector, or in this system anywhere, we're going to swap over to food. We do have a lot of deuterium here. Because again, this is where the game gets a little bit annoying with what it's doing. Alright, so we got a bunch of deuterium here. I think I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to just stay on the deuterium at the moment. Because we have we can just get a bunch of it. So let's just quickly fly over here. Alright, so we now have modulation there. We immediately want the mobile emitter. Get that going. And analyze the combat logs. Oh boy. Well, we need the mobile emitter first. First and foremost, we need that emitter. Alright, we've arrived. Drone parts galore, ready for the transporter room. I think we're just going to go transporter room 1 because that's 65%. And yeah, Instigator, this is the same one I was having issues with. And once again, the reason we are not using my 3D model is because I don't want to overload my computer. And because this game does have some AMD driver crashes, so... Alright, Tractor Beam, I believe in you. I failed. We only got one. Crap. Well, that could have gone better. Okay, I think now that we have 2, we're going to upgrade you. And then we'll start getting 2 per cycle. And then I think we just fly... Where do we fly? I think we fly here. What happened here? Samples embedded in unstable fragments. Recommend tractor beam assist, but it doesn't look promising. Well, alright. Well, don't fail me now, tractor beam. I believe in you. 2 samples secured. Nice. Alright. And we gotta fly all the way back over there, which is 8 cycles away. Some days I'm lucky being a 3D artist. Force you to be... Yeah, the price tags are not great on anything right now. They are really just not great. Not great in the slightest. Well, let's fly over here and get some deuterium. And, hey! We got the mobile emitter. Nice. Alright, so now we are going to research the Borg damage combat logs. We're going to get some uranium, play it safe, because we can't store all of it. And we're going to get some deuterium. And we once again play it safe. Okay, excellent stuff there. And then I think we are going to switch over to food here. Well, we have +6 morale going at the moment. You know what? I'm gonna stay on replicator rations because we have deuterium we can get. I'm hanging on for dear life with your 1070. Man, you're all the way back on a 1070. I mean, to be fair, the 1000 series were very, very nice in terms of quality. Alright, so we did just get something. And then we want to research something here. Borg nanites. Let me see. So we can research that. It's the only thing we can research, so let's do it. And then we're just literally waiting on Bioneural gel packs at this point. Energy fluctuations interfering with the transporters. Shielded wreckage. Recommend a shuttle. Well, alright. We could do that, Tom, or we could just extract samples with the tractor beam. Because it doesn't matter. It's the same percentage, and I'm not risking a shuttle. Secure the samples for the doctor, and we got 2 samples. Alright, so we did just get 5 there, which is good. So let's fly over here. Get this dilithium. Hopefully we'll get... Alright, we got 5. That's not bad. Then we'll fly over here, because we're really just killing time for research at this point. Alright, we have Borg nanites now. Nothing else we can research in the tier. Let me quickly consult. What else we got going here? Hull reinforcement, tractor beam. I think we're going to research tractor beam 2. Simply because we use tractor beam a lot. So we'll get that going. Tom just wants to wreck all the shuttles so he can build the Delta Flyer. I mean, yeah, that does track. Oh boy, and they want me to produce 1 Borg nanites. Ugh. I guess. Well, let's get this 2 first. We've taken a massive hit, a sudden surge from a subspace eddy. Multiple ruptured. Okay, 3 rooms got damaged. Let's fix that. Alright, hold on. We're fixing it. Calm down. Alright. And then we're going to switch you over to... Oh, wow. Yeah, we are going to need a lot of stuff there. All right, we'll swap over to that. Give me... Ooh, we could get a bunch of science. Well, we need the fuel, so... Okay, and then can we actually get... There's nothing else really here in the system besides this, and we basically just would be bouncing back and forth. So let's go to another sector here. Alright, we can't go there next. They want us to go to a nebula. Ugh. Alright, we're going to bounce between here then there. And then we should be okay. Alright, so you're fixed. You're fixed. And then we have full food here, so let's... Do we swap over to food? I think we swap over to food here. We will unfortunately start taking one hit to our morale every cycle, but we can afford that. Alright, we got our torpedo bay back. Alright, well, we need a lot of it, so we are going to try the disruptor control room. And we got nothing. Well, I guess we're going here then, because we need that tritanium. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, we now have tritanium. And then we're just going to fly over here to get... Let's see, we only can fit 20 more, so let's go over to the interstellar cloud and we'll be okay. Alright, we now have tractor beam level 2, which is good. We're going to have to upgrade that eventually. Was there anything else in science? I mean, technically, sensors level 2 would be good. Let me check if there's anything else here. Might go for dynamic storage simply because it might give us... more energy to play with. Upgrading and repair times. That could be worth it. That could be worth it. It would cost 11 cycles to do it. That's not worth it. We don't care about the observation lounge. We don't care about anything else. We're not going to upgrade our emergency crew quarters. Just seeing if there's anything else we want to build here. Yeah, material recovery is something that might come in handy for when we have to rebuild the interior. Yeah, let's... Oh, hold up. What's efficient design? Okay, that's shuttles. We don't care about shuttles. No, I don't have a bar yet. The one thing I don't have is a bar. Alright, I'm going to get in the interphasic coil spanner. And actually, no, because it's the plasma torch that we might want. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold on. We can just research Borg level 2 and have that ready to go. That just seems like the easy option. Alright, well, we're going to use some probes here just to get some stuff. Okay, and now we will proceed to the next sector. Okay, we have a Borg nanite now. Now, the real thing is, let me see. So, it used one already. But we need bioneural gel packs. So we're going to swap back over to bioneural gel packs. And we're going to turn back on... Well, let me scan the system first. Do we have deuterium? No, it's uranium. Damn. That's in a nebula. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just continue to use food. That's fine. So follow up. If, when you make a bar, will it be a Quarks franchisee? I mean, maybe. Maybe. You know what? We have tractor beam level 2, so... Or that's only 60%. Alright, we're going to try tractor beam level 2. I believe in tractor beam. And we got hit with debris. And we got the one sample, so that's fine. Captain, I've analyzed the Borg logs. The Borg refer to this thing as species 8472. Over the past 5 months, they have relentlessly attacked the Borg. Well, where do they come from? Anything about their origin? Yes, but it's complicated. The Northwest Passage is clear of Borg activity for a very good reason. This is where the bioships appear from. We have picked up signs of 133. Good lord. Captain, I believe I could shed some light on their intentions. Did you pick up something from them again? I can hear them. They come from a place where they're alone. Nothing else lives there. Parallel universe? I don't know. The weak will perish again and again. They intend to destroy everything. Janeway to sickbay. Doctor, are the nanoprobes ready? Yes, Captain. We're now prepared for all eventualities. Are we, Doctor? Finally, some good news. I want you to explore the offensive capabilities of the probes, Doctor. They could attack species 8472 on a microscopic level. In theory, yes, but they're still in the experimental stage, Captain. Besides, I'm a physician, not a... Nope, you don't get to say the line. Nope. And this is where Janeway's like, yeah, deal with the devil. Let's do it. The devil? Captain, you don't mean... I do mean. We offer the Borg a way to victory, and in return we get safe passage through their space. Catherine, oh, he used her government name. He used her government name. Alright, well, let's acknowledge his doubts, because that'll get morale. The Borg have never been so threatened. I think we can take advantage of that. Even if the Borg agree, how long do they keep up their end of the bargain? We should let them fight it out. In the meantime, there's still plenty of Delta Quadrant to explore. Oh, see, this is where you can try and diverge from canon, but we're going to just strike a deal with the Borg, because it's canon. Or we may find ourselves back in the line of fire after species 8472 gets through the Borg. So you'd rather help the Borg assimilate yet another species just so we can get back home? It's wrong. Commander, I appreciate your insight, but I've made a decision. Do I have your support? Yes, Captain, but I'd like to tell you... Oh, God. All right, everybody strap in. It's time for the stories of our ancestors. Yep. So there it is. The Scorpion was walking along the river, wondering how to get to the other side, and he saw the fox, and he's gonna... Yep, the fox said, no, if I do that, you'll sting me and I drown. And the Scorpion's like, no, I won't do that. And then they sting him anyway. And the fox is like, why? Now you'll drown too. And the Scorpion... We have no time for it. I want to click it. I want to click it. I want to click it. I really do. But I know it's going to be a huge morale hit if I click it. And I need Chakotay. I need him, unfortunately. So, next run. Run 3, we'll click it. But this run, I need to have Chakotay. Perhaps we are naive. Yeah, I can't do the evil save scumming. So, you know. And see, so... We already lost morale, which we would have lost morale anyway. And it's just... It's a thing. Alright, well, we have an unknown thing right here. So, let's fly to this unknown thing. Alright, we have Borg level 2. Good. So that's open and ready to go. And then... Techno, hello, welcome in. I think we want sensor array level 2. I think. I'm trying to see if there's anything else worth getting. Let's see. Oh boy. I mean, we could get engineering 4. Because that would give us... That would give us even more. Just trying to see what else gets us at level 5. If there's anything here. I mean, the only really thing I want at level 5 is this warp core efficiency 2. But is it really worth beelining for it is the question. I don't think it is. Let me see. What do we got going on in combat? I think we're gonna have to do some combat here because we're dealing with the Borg. So let's get 50% hull. Or plus 50 hull. Let's get that going. So we're gonna need it. And here we go. Our first fight with a Borg.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, I want you... Oh, God. Look at their weapons. Holy crap.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
This could go very bad.
Ability ready, Captain.
This could go very, very bad.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, wait. Damaging the warp core will force the probe to surrender. All right, hold on.
Moving to shields down, Captain.
Oh, holy crap. It hit us once and we went all the way down to 58. Holy crap.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Well, this is a thing.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, I think what we're going to do then is just target the weapon. Well, because the warp core is alive. I think we'll be fine. Okay, we got the victory anyway. Whew. Alright, so we took a lot of damage there. We did get some morale off it, at least. Well... Well, I need another bioneural gel pack for this to work. I need another bioneural gel pack. Yeah, we're slightly less doomed. Yeah, I need bioneural gel packs. I need one more to get life support going and get the holodeck going. Because then we can clear all this out. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here that I can do. Can I upgrade you? No, I don't have the technology for it. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another biolaboratory and slap it down, and we should be okay there. Alright, well, what is this thing? Oh, joy, something we can't actually use. Well, just get us something, I guess. Alright, and now we want to fly to the Borg planet. This'll go just great, I have a feeling. Just great. Yeah, that's fine. Captain, we've reached our destination. Continue. Borg planet ahead, Captain. Well, ain't that something? It literally just looks like a giant sphere. Like, it just looks like a Borg cube. Oh, look, I have 13 threat. No, we can't spawn a Borg cube. We will die. A vessel is approaching, Captain. They have locked onto us with a tractor beam. Let's hope they're in the mood to talk. Open a channel. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. And I love that they made it in all caps. Borg vessel, this is Captain Catherine Janeway of the starship Voyager. I have tactical information about species 8472. I want to negotiate. Negotiation is irrelevant. You will be assimilated. We know you're in danger of being defeated. You can't afford to risk losing this information. We'd rather self-destruct and destroy our knowledge than be assimilated. State your demands. Safe passage through your space. Once we're beyond Borg territory, I will give you our research. Unacceptable. We require the technology now. If I give it to you now, you'll assimilate us. Species 8472 must be stopped. Our survival is your survival. Give us the technology. No, safe passage or no deal. State your proposal. We combine our resources. You're still going to need time to develop the technology once you've acquired it. Together, we can recreate the weapon more quickly. If you escort us through your space, and then just randomly report. A bioship has emerged in our vicinity. It's heading for the planet. 8 more bioships. Oh, here we go. The planet killer. Oh, they actually animated it. Nice. Nice. Well, that's certainly one way to deal with them. We've come to a halt, Captain. Looks like this is it. We have considered your proposal. Your terms are acceptable. We will send a representative to your ship. Designate an individual who will cooperate with them. Balana. Lieutenant Torres, you're our chief engineer, but more importantly, I'll trust you'll stand your ground against the Borg. Don't worry, Captain, I'll make sure this Borg drone knows its place. They won't mess with me. Very well, Borg vessel, send over your representative. Hello, 7 of 9. Hello. 7 of 9, tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. You may call me 7 of 9. I speak for the Borg. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. You are proposing a large-scale weapon. We concur. I thought you might. We can encase the nanoprobes in some of our photon torpedoes, turning them into biomolecular warheads. No, we still have Balana and Klingon Balana. It's just that regular Balana is the one that's working with 7 of 9. Your torpedoes are inadequate. They lack the necessary range and dispersive force. We propose a multi-kinetic neutronic mine, 5 million isotone yield. That's larger than what we had in mind. An explosion of that size would impact an entire star system. Correct, a 5 light-year radius. Jesus Christ. That would require approximately 50 trillion nanoprobes. Replication would take several weeks. 53,207,000,000. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, that's all. If that's all. Oh, I'm sure your conflict with Species 8472 can wait a few more weeks. It's not like the fate of the Borg is at stake. Incorrect. The fate of the Borg is what is precisely at stake. That's right. She doesn't understand sarcasm. Yes, Zero Dova. Hello. Welcome on in. And yeah, this is the PNG tuber I use whenever my 3D model is not really meant for the game. Which, as I've said earlier, there's issues with frame gen in some of the drivers, which is why we crashed a few days ago. Then let me be very clear. The Borg are losing. You don't want any further delay. You will work with what we give you. You are individuals. You think in small terms. However, the present situation requires we consider your plan. Hi, Kern. Welcome on in. Voyager's Class 6 photon torpedoes, explosive yield of 200 isotones, should suffice. You have detailed knowledge of our weapons? Of course they do. They're the Borg. Yeah, we are Borg. We should provide the Borg with a designated cargo bay to work in, secured and monitored closely to prevent any unauthorized access to Voyager systems. Agreed. Make it cargo bay 2. Alright. And if they leave, we'll decompress the deck. Yup. Standard stuff there. And now we are in a nebula. I'm afraid I don't have good news regarding Kess. Her telepathic visions are increasing in frequency and intensity. They're getting worse, Captain. I can barely sleep. Well, Doctor, that's fine. Full evaluation. If there's any psychological cause for Kess's vision, I'll find it. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate your concern. Alright, so we lost Kess and the Doctor. And we now have a bioship we have to deal with. And we lost some hull. Yep, we're getting our shit rocked. And here's the Borg. Okay, I'm a little bit confused what we just saw there. The Undine vessel literally slammed into the cube. Alright. The cube is irrelevant. We cannot allow the nanoprobes to be destroyed. Well, we're going to stay pragmatic. That was unexpected, but the Borg knows what's at stake. We are the Borg. It is necessary. You can't be serious. Those drones were people assembled against their will. They had families, lives. Your emotional response is irrelevant. We must complete nanoprobe production. Additional bioships may arrive. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Resume production. Oh, boy. So... let's get... where's my engineering office? Let's get you on hull repair. And how close are we? We are 12. Damn. Alright, well, we have 12 things we gotta get rid of. Once again, we can't really do anything with this, because we're only gonna get 10. So we'll leave it. Let's fly over here. Okay, we got our hull back. That's good. Again, we can't really... let's just use this for science purposes. Got 35 science points. Nice. And then let's go over here. Deuterium. Nice. Let's go ahead and just play it safe. And then we have to switch over to premium replicator rations. I guess we'll fly over here. Once again, we can't use any of this, but we're going to leave this sector, so we are going to scan it. And then how close are we to bio... We need 5 more, damn. Well, 5 more? Let's go to this system. Alright, so we now have more of that. I think we just literally... We literally just continue hull reinforcing here. And then... Hold on. Okay, we can make torpedoes now, which is interesting. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. How much more do you need? 4 more. Alright. Alright, well, let's get scanning. Let me see if there's anything. Nope. Because we literally... Okay, we just got it, so... You swap over to board nanoprobes. And then you... repair. And then we'll get the holodeck. Alright, we now can finally start getting resources back. So... Let me just see if there's anything else here. Okay, so they are literally front-loading us with the means to get tritanium here, which is understandable because you need it for Borg nanoprobes. You know what? Let's just use transporter room level 2. And we lost some hull. Great. It's what we like to see. Not really. Alright, well, get us some deuterium. Okay, and fly over here. Okay, and we just finished the whole level 3. So we are going to repair this. And then... Alright. And let's play it safe and just scan, really. And of course we have injured crew. Of course. Of course. Because why not? Why wouldn't we injure our crew? Oh boy. We need a resource here. We need to get something going. Can't do anything Borg yet. I feel like sensor array level 2 might be necessary here. Also, we could do away missions. Let me look at combat. Is there anything in combat we can do? Yeah, nebula scanning's all the way down in tier 5, and I understand why it's down in tier 5, but I still don't like it from my perspective, because it's just like, really? You're penalizing us that much? Alright, I think we want regenerative shielding. Science, let me just quickly check. There's got to be something here that we can do that's nice and easy. Let me see. No, I think we're just literally going to get the interphasic coil spanner. Unless we do hull repair efficiency. Let's focus on getting this energy cost down, because we're going to need energy for sure. And I don't want to fly in here because I literally can't afford it. Alright, I guess we're just going to go to the next sector. What do you got over here? Alright, well, no cargo or no asteroid things, so yeah, let's fly over here. Okay, we now have the holodeck, which is producing a large amount of morale. Alright, I need deuterium, which we landed next to. Nice. And we're going to need duranium, which we are also nearby. Nice. Dilithium. Okay, so we are sitting pretty with a lot of stuff here. Okay. How far are we on those Borg nanites? How many more? 2? 1. Alright, even better. Alright, well, let's get this deuterium. Okay. Now we fly over here to get some uranium. Yeah, I'll respond in a second. Let me just get this uranium. You had one job, engineering teams. You had one job. A singular job. Nanopro production complete, Captain. Given the damage caused by a single bioship, your safety remains precarious. To enhance your defensive capabilities, we'll provide schematics for Borg ablative hull armor. Shield integration will enhance survivability with your next encounter. Alright, I have no intention of encountering Species A472 again. We will provide you with torpedoes and depart from your territory as soon as possible. Acknowledged, Captain. We are merely addressing the hypothetical possibility of future encounters. Captain, I urge you to reconsider integrating Borg technology into the system. There's an invisible price tag attached to that shield module. Yeah, but we gotta live, so we're gonna integrate it. Commander, we need every advantage we get, including that module. We're integrating it. This is a mistake, Captain, a big one. Alright. So, what is it going to cost me? Oh, well, it's only going to cost me a little bit of research. That's not bad. Alright, well, we also have to craft the module in the workshop, so give me those torpedoes. And then I think we make this. Can we even make it, is the question. No, we need construction on that. Okay. Alright, well, let's fly over here and get some duranium, I guess. The cost, one tiny little bit of being assimilated. I mean, it's fine. You know, a little assimilation in the morning, you know, it gets you up in the morning. You're fine. Alright, so we have dynamic storage now. We're going to immediately research the Borg integrity. And then, dare I switch us over to biological gel packs again? I think I do. Simply because I need bioneural gel packs to do things, but let me confirm what it is I need. Combat. I need 4 of the things. Damn. Damn. I need 4 of the things. Alright. And then what do I need for... I need 5 for a waste disassembler. Okay. Can we get Tuvix assimilated? No, we cannot get Tuvix assimilated. No, we are not assimilating Tuvix. Okay, I think we're just gonna shoot for bioneural gel packs here. We need them, and we need them bad. Let's play it safe. Actually, can you be partially assimilated, or is it like you're just gone and replaced with the hive mind? Depends which show you're watching, if I'm being honest. Some shows there's, you know, some discrepancy about how quickly your individuality goes. I mean, Voyager basically shows it like 6 different ways. So it is possible to get assimilated and still be fine, but again, you have to keep in mind that it's not exactly something that's consistent. Alright, well, let's get this deuterium. Play it safe. Okay, and then I think we're done in this system. And we can't go any further. Alright. Well, I think we just get this dilithium back. Okay, we got a bunch of warheads. That's great. We got some dilithium. Nice. Consistency with as many shows and episodes as Trek? Yeah, I know, right? What is that? What is this consistency you speak of? Okay, so we got some stuff. We're just gonna keep on trucking. Okay, we got the Borg armor module, which is good. And then is there anything else we can get here that doesn't require me to level up some stuff? I think we just go back over here. I think we're going to get hull repair efficiency. Because Lord knows we need it. Alright, we got a comms request. I will leave systems 3, 4, and 5 behind. Yeah, that's fine. Sick bay to the captain. I have some disturbing news. At this point, Doctor, I'm almost suspecting it. I've concluded Kessa's physiological or psychological evaluation. Every time she has a vision, specific regions of her brain go into a state of hyperstimulation. Memory engrams, perceptual centers. I think we have to consider the possibility that species 8472 is trying to probe her mind. How's Kess doing? How are you holding up, Kess? It's as if those creatures are right here in the room. I can't block them out. I'm scared, Captain. I'm strongly advised you take Kess out of range of species 8472. Unaddressed, this could have severe neurological consequences. Thank you, Doctor. Keep me apprised of any further changes. Production of the biomolecular warheads is complete, Captain. Good. Lieutenant Paris, locate the nearest Borg vessel, and 7 of 9 takes us into fluidic space. Unauthorized access in Cargo Bay 2, Captain. The Borg. Bridge to Cargo Bay 2. Stop what you're doing or I'll depressurize the deck and blow you into space. Final warning. Denied. The course of the war requires we modify our agreement. We will steer the ship into species 8472's domain. You will comply and test the warheads if you wish to survive. Captain, the access deflectors controls. Voyager's emitting a... it's creating a singularity. Depressurize. Vent the cargo bay. Well, not that it matters. Yeah, the armor module's why we couldn't do it. I know. Well, into fluidic space we go. Whee! Doesn't look like fluidic space. So, in fluidic space, there's not supposed to be stars. It's just meant to be fluid, and we saw stars there. So, small nitpick, but that's okay. That's okay. We can roll with it. There we go. Yeah, that's what fluidic space is supposed to look like. Literally no stars, just browns and greens. And yeah, Caspian, thank you for dropping in. Enjoy your I would say enjoy your job, but a job's a job. I hear you. Have fun, Caspian. We appear to have crossed into an interdimensional rift. No, you don't say. Captain Janeway, we have entered the domain of species 8472, fluidic space. They know we are here. A fleet of bioships is already converging in our position. We will put the newly developed warheads to the test. I warned you, Captain. How did you get us to fluidic space? We were Borg. We assimilated that knowledge. Yeah, there's more to it. You started this war, didn't you? Tried to conquer new territory, but they fought back? A species as malevolent as your own. Species 8472's resilience is superior. They are the apex of biological evolution. Their assimilation led greatly to our perfection. You bit off more than you could chew, and now you need our help. You have one option. Demonstrate the effectiveness of your warheads. Then we will keep our end of the bargain and open a portal back to the Delta Quadrant. I will discuss this with my crew. Individuals, discuss all you want. You have no alternatives. Contact us when you've come to that conclusion. I don't believe a word she said, Captain. Remember the Scorpion? Yeah, I remember the story, Chakotay. What's your proposal? We play our part. After they bring us out of the Delta Quadrant, we eliminate them. Sting them after they bring us over the river? We would be no better than the Scorpion. These Borg were once normal people. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, Chakotay. You told the story and now you want us to be the Scorpion? You're right. Could we sever their link to the Collective? It's been done before with Jean-Luc Picard. Maybe. Brief Lieutenant Torres about it and keep it discreet. Should the Borg betray us, the code word will be... Yeah, Scorpion. Yep. Yep. Everyone listen up. There's a tough battle ahead and I intend to win it. We will show Species 8472 what they're up against. If they have any sense of self-preservation, they'll back off. We are in agreement. Captain, we've just completed initial calibration of the biomolecular warheads. I purged the Borg cord from the armor module. They no longer have access to our systems. One bioship approaching. Okay. So we have to use 7 of 9 here. Which means I'm going to change you to Balana Klingon.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, well... I think we want to target weapons.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
And...
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Fire. Holy crap, one biomolecular warhead just instantly deleted it. Holy crap. Not so much after all, eh? The prototype shows promise, but the test is not yet complete. Holy, she's right. More bioships incoming, Captain. We're hopelessly outnumbered. Not entirely without hope. Deploy another volley of warheads. Let's end this. You gotta be kidding me. You want me to take on 5 at once?
What are your orders, Captain?
You have gotta be shitting me.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
That literally means I have to span torpedoes here.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, maybe it's manageable
Ability ready,
if I
Captain.
can literally just one-shot them.
Ability ready, Captain.
If I can literally continue to
Ability
one-shot
ready,
them,
Captain.
that's okay.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, we'll be fine.
Ability ready, Captain.
We'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, that went significantly better than what I was
Ability
thinking.
ready, Captain.
That's not going to make us very popular with 8472, but, you know. Ha, they're retreating, Captain. We actually pulled it off. I think we've made our point. 7 of 9, open the portal now. We will comply. Woo, never thought I'd say it's good to be back in the Delta Quadrant. All remaining bioship in the Delta Quadrant returning to the realm. The Borg have prevailed. With our help, now it's your turn. Give us safe. Yeah, this is where she tries to assimilate us. The alliance is terminated. Your ship and yep, uh-huh. 7 of 9 turns on the crew. Uh-huh, yep. Trying to access our coordinates. Scorpion. Oh, wow, yeah, we have a lot of choices here. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Exactly. Also, Lovecraft Matthew, hello, welcome on in. I'm gonna go here. I think we're just gonna try here because that's 2 checks we have to pass. So I'm gonna do this. Disrupt that transceiver with a subspace burst. All right. So he's unconscious, Captain. 7 of 9 separation from the collective appears to have triggered a chain reaction. The other Borgs aboard Voyager have lost consciousness. Get them to sickbay. Helm out of Borg space. Maximum warp. Alright. So now the Borg are going to be after us, which is great. We can't make you yet. Oh, no, we could. We could. We just have to turn off a team. Which they'll finish in one cycle. Ooh, that's even better. Alright, well. So we're on the Dark Voyager timeline with the army of Borg drones aboard. Apparently, yes. Apparently. Alright, lots of deuterium. Lots of tritanium. I think we're just going to go here and chill. If there's anything out here. Yeah, because we don't want to go through that asteroid field. So we're going to go to this... We're going to go to this interstellar cloud. Interstellar cloud? There we go. Alright, so now we are going to make a Borg alcove. Oh, we have to research it. Well, that doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me in the slightest. How are we doing on Barrow Null gel packs? 6 more cycles. Okay. We could make another U. I think we have to at this point, because we need Bioneural gel packs and we need Borg nanoprobes. Once again, let's play it safe. Okay. And then there's nothing here. Let's fly over here. This appears to be a better state to be in. Let's fly over here. Alright, so you are going to focus on that. And I think we're okay. I think we're doing good on resources. We should be okay. Captain, our Borg guest is rejecting its implants. It appears the separation from the collective has triggered this reaction. She's dying. I have to remove the implants, but some of them replace vital organs. Well, guess what? We have Borg laser scalpels. So, Borg laser scalpels. Do it, Doctor. The Borg laser scalpels should make the surgery easier. The surgery was a success. 7 of 9 is stable and recovering, with some Borg implants remain. They no longer pose a threat to her health. She is, as we shall say, mostly human. Yep, I know. I need to build crew quarters. I know. I'll use the same procedure. Oh, looks like we just got 3x Borg. Interesting. So it does look like we can just recruit X Borg from places. She's conscious, but quite upset. Uh-huh. Wait. Okay, hold on. We have an interesting bug here. We have 7 of 9 here. And a bald 7 of 9 here. I don't think this is intended. I think, unless this is meant to be an X Borg, which they're using the 7 of 9 model for. We had to remove your cortical implant, 7. It was necessary to save your life. You will return this drone to the Borg. It's not possible, but I'm offering you a place on Voyager, a chance to rediscover your individuality. I do not understand. I am Borg. I have no individuality. There's more to you than that, 7. You were human once. We can help you find her again. I am unsure, but to learn who I was, it is intriguing. Do everything we can to help. What was your name before assimilation? Annika Henson. But I am not that person. I was, and still am, Borg. My name is 7 of 9. As you wish, 7. Captain, one of our other Borg patients is easy. Okay, so this is not 7 that wants to speak with us. 9 of 9. Okay, Captain Janeway, we have not been introduced yet. was 9 of 9, but that does not seem to fit anymore. You may call me 9, just 9. Verbal communication is strange. I am unaccustomed to it, but it feels liberating. You're doing better than I expected. Thank you, Captain. Being Borg, it felt like an eternity. But now I know I wasn't part of the collective as long as the others, and now we are lost. We severed you from the collective, Nine. I can't help but feel responsible. You are welcome to stay aboard Voyager. We'll find a place for you and the others. Perhaps that is acceptable. Perhaps anywhere can be home. It will take time to adjust, become useful. I'm sure you will, Nine. You really going to allow Borg access to the bridge? That puts Voyager systems at risk, Captain. We severed their connection to the collective, Commander. We're responsible for them. 7, please excuse the Commander's apprehension. His concerns are irrelevant. I will demonstrate my utility. Charming. Where is Chakotay? He is nowhere in this scene. 7 of 9's knowledge of the Borg is invaluable, especially since we're still in their territory. We're vulnerable, and with Species 8472 no longer a threat to the Borg, we need a solution, and we need it fast. 7, your first official duty is to analyze the sector and find a way out. A wormhole, an anomaly, anything. Even a temporal rift. I will comply. Good. Maintain course. And yellow alert. Alright, well. Well. Okay. Oh, wow. It actually starts taking... damage, morale down, which we can afford because we have the holodeck that is offsetting things. But this is amazing. We're gonna have to build it, but that is amazing. And then let's see. So where is Borg alcoves? I don't think it's going to let me build Borg alcoves. Yeah, it says we're missing technology. Right, so... Where... Yeah, I was going to say up to 40% damage reduction is amazing. So it says we need this technology, but we don't... Hold on. No, we don't need 5 torpedoes. I say, We are missing something. Something is missing. Either it hasn't unlocked... or it just hasn't been something we can do yet. Yeah, it's probably going to be a side thing. Maybe it's at the conclusion, because I'm not seeing it in the Borg tree anywhere. It's got to be somewhere in the conclusion. Alright, deuterium, duranium. Lots of duranium. Lots of duranium. Alright, nothing. Alright, well, there's a wormhole. I see that. Well, let's fly over here and get some duranium. Okay. Now I think we want that shield matrix. I think it's important to get that shield matrix. Let's use the probe. Alright, we just got a bunch of science points too. Nice. And we're full on duranium. Let's fly over here to get this. Don't know how it goes in the show, but I can see 7 of making mentions of needing it, which then unlocks it. That might be it. That honestly might be it. Alright, we got full deuterium. What do we got going on over here? Nothing down there. Nothing down there. Oh, dilithium. That could be useful. Let us go get some... Actually, hold on. You are back there. You're back there. Do we have anybody I can assign here? No, I've already assigned everybody where they want to be. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to send Kess here. And then you... We're going to assign 7 of 9. Congratulations. Alright. And we're still repairing our hull, which is great. So we fix that. We're getting more. And I think this is, again, that state where we are literally just spinning our wheels, waiting on clocks to tick down. Which, you know, I've said this before. You know, I understand why they're doing it this way. I understand why it's designed with this in mind. But, wow, really? All right, fine. It is something where I do wish this wasn't something where I either skip cycles or literally sit and do nothing. Because I am literally going to sit and do nothing. And one more. Alright, we got the shield matrix, which is great. Let us get... Is there anything here real quick? Nothing here either. Trial stability recorders. Okay, not going to help there. Don't care about officers' quarters, because we're not going to get that. Now, see, that might be worth it to switch over from emergency quarters. But I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. Alright, so then we need to go back here. What do we have to research? Let's get Transporter Room 2, because that'll also help us with other things. Engineering office has an upgrade. Yeah, there is a team for engineering things, but I don't really need other things at the moment, is the thing. Where it doesn't really give me anything that I don't already have. Alright, well, let's get this tractor beam. Alright, Seven, what do you got for me? I will leave this sector behind. That is fine. Yep, there it is. It just unlocked the regeneration alcove. That's what it was. Captain, I've detected an anomaly that warrants your attention. Strong energy fluctuations inside sickbay. The readings deviate from normal parameters. Yes, because Cass is going Super Saiyan is what it is. Nunez to the bridge. Kess's body is phasing in and out of material existence. Her vital signs are erratic. Cass, fight it. Keep yourself together. I can't. I don't know how. I can't stay here any longer. I'm a danger to all of you. We're getting through this, I promise. It's too late, Captain. It's my decision, my fate. Would you try to stop me? Could you? Captain, her energy is overloading the warp core. Multiple systems, and everything got damaged. We must remove Kess from the ship. Her powers will destroy Voyager. Get her to the shuttle bay. Now. The energy readings are spiking again. She's losing stability. Thank you for everything, Captain. From my time on Voyager. From my friends. Please, tell them goodbye. Captain, I'm losing control. We're accelerating. Warp 10. Warp 11. It's impossible. My parting gift to all of you. Kess transforms into a wave of raw psychic energy, engulfing Voyager in blinding light. Her power surges through the ship, pushing the vessel to its limits. And we get yeeted. Yep, and there's the yeetening. And the first word is, where the hell are we? We paused tonight to honor Kess. We first met her on Ocampa, a compassionate soul who helped us locate our missing crew members. From that moment, she was part of our family. Her gentle manner concealed a great determination to explore her telepathic gifts and understand her own potential, driven by a deep desire to see and learn more of the universe. I regret that her exploration was cut short before she reached her full potential. She brought a unique light to the ship, and we all feel that absence now. Alright, well, we can't stay, so... Sector 7, woo! Report, where are we? You gotta be kidding me. We are 9.5 thousand light years from where we just were, Captain. Impossible. That means we are 10 years closer to home. Kess has delivered us from Borg space. Kess, yes, her gift. She's gone, isn't she? Her life signs aren't aboard, Captain. Right, well, we must go on. We have to make the most of her gift, for her sake. Nevertheless, we can't let our guard down. We might be clear of Borg space, but we still need to proceed with caution. Captain, I took the liberty of performing a ship-wide systems analysis. Your stellar cartography is primitive. Kess-fueled FTL travel. Now get us a bunch more Kesses and we can make our primary means of propulsion. I don't know if it works that way, Zero Dova. I don't know that it works that way. Bringing it up to Borg standards would be beneficial for navigating uncharted regions of space. No thanks, we've had enough Borg standard. Borg astrometric sensors can scan billions of stars simultaneously, calculating your position with far greater accuracy. It would expedite your return home. I appreciate your initiative, Seven. It's certainly an intriguing idea. Ensign, I'd like you to contribute to this upgrade. Combine Starfleet ingenuity and Borg efficiency. Keep me apprised of your progress. In the meantime, let's look at this sector. And we now can do astrometric.
Lieutenant Tom Paris.
Hold on.
Well, how do you even begin to describe that? Kess went full supernova, hurling us 10,000 light years clean out of Borg space? Yeah, that's the most coherent summary I can manage. The sad thing is, Kess isn't here anymore. Whether she sacrificed herself or simply became something else beyond our comprehension, I don't know. Never seen anything like it. None of us have. We all just wanted to get out of Borg space, but at Kess's expense? Everyone's got this weird mix of feelings. Relief, gratitude, but there's this heavy quiet. He's not here anymore, and it haunts me, you know? I'd have liked to invite Kess for one last drink at Chez Sandrine, tell her about my holo novel, hear her take on it. I'm gonna miss her. We all will. Supplemental. Apparently the captain wants to enhance stellar cartography with Borg technology. Whether Voyager gets assimilated or not, the blinking green lights will tell us soon enough.
Alright. Yep, and everybody's homesick. I know, everybody's pissed off. I know. Alright, stop working on the hull. Get that fixed. Get sickbay fixed. I think that's the only major things that got hit. Yeah, everything else seems fine. Alright, well, we're here. Oh, look, the Hirogen relay station. I'm sure that'll be important soon. Let's see. Alright, so we've got food here. We've got deuterium. We have a damaged ship, which we're going to go explore here in a moment. What do we got down here? More deuterium. More deuterium for everybody. I say let's fly over here. Yes, I know. Okay, mess hall is back online. Sick bay's back online. Still waiting on science. Oh boy, what are we gonna fight? We're gonna fight a Hirogen Speed Scout. That's great. That's great. Yeah, we love that. Nope, we don't want to use Seska's thing. Do not like that. Oh, I do like the Doctor's ability here. That's interesting. Sure.
What are your orders, Captain?
And we want to focus on their weapons.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Look. Oh, well, that kind of worked.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, we just hit some Hirogen. Got a bunch of deuterium and tritanium, and nice. Alright, well, we are once again spinning our wheels because we're full on everything. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you have a point, Evil Intent, and that is something that was initially brought up when spore technology was just revealed on Voyager, or not on Voyager, on Discovery. And it's one of those things where it is something they recognized, and they had to go, oh, well, I guess it's now classified for forever. So I know why they did it, but I'm not happy with the way they did it, if that makes any sense. All right, so we now have Transporter Room 2. Where is it? Astrometrics. Points of interest in nearby system. Yes, please. And then Transporter Room 2. We got our 5. Okay, we have our 5 barrel null gel packs, which means we can actually make one thing we've been waiting on. We want... Ah, crap. We need deuterium. Or duranium. Damn. Because that's what we really need, is we need a waste disassembler. So, let's see what this away mission is. Captain, I'll reach our destination. Continue. Captain, we are receiving a distress call from an upcoming ship. Looks familiar to me, though I can't put a finger on why. My scans are only picking up one faint life sign. Well, we're going to help. We have a duty to respond to distress calls, not just Starfleet protocol. It's a matter of basic decency. Understood, however, I advise extreme caution. The individuals, yep, we don't know who they are. Yep, beam them aboard. Struggling to get a lock on them. Something is jamming our signals. Prepare a shuttle. We'll send an away team over. Alright, time for an away mission. Well, we need engineering. So that just means B'Elanna. We need medical, and the only medical we have is, unfortunately, the doctor, so we have to take the doctor. And then we need Starfleet, so I guess we just send Tuvix. There's pure chaos on the ship. Whatever happened here, it was violent. What's our first move? Search for clues and bio readings. The away team carefully examines the ship, scanning for bio readings and analyzing the remnants of the chaos. They uncover the evidence of a fierce battle. Captain, the corridor ahead is filled with scalding steam. We can't see anything. How do we get across? I think we just have to do this one because it's less chance of failure. Alright, we got it. The team braves the scalding steam, working quickly to apply a temporary patch. Gradually, the steam dissipates, allowing them to safely pass. Captain, I think we found where the brutal fight happened, but we don't know who with. What do you suggest? Tuvix, do your thing. The team carefully examines the scene. The sheer brutality suggests a powerful adversary. Upon searching, they find a strange, pulsating biotic mass. Where have they seen that before? Moving deeper into the ship, approaching the life sign. Stop. Survivor located, but he's pointing his weapon at us. Badly injured, but aggressive. Well, we're going to use Klingon. Telling him dying like that has no honor. B'Elanna boldly steps forward and addresses the wounded cyber directly. Something in her words seems to resonate with him. Swearing to continue the hunt, he begrudgingly accepts. The team quickly transports him to Voyager for further treatment. And we just got the resources we needed. Nice. How's the patient, Doctor? His condition is critical and his physiology isn't in my database. I'm hesitant to operate. Captain, I finally remember why their ship looks so familiar. It's a Hirogen. Yes, Mr. Not Neelix. I know. Aye, Captain. Fierce hunters. Live for the thrill of the chase. Not the kind of folks you want to run into on a dark night. A warrior race. I advise exercising extreme caution when interacting with this individual, Captain. I believe we have a more pressing matter at hand. The Hirogen needs surgery. Well, guess what? We have the Vidian surgical device, which is going to save his life. I mean, again, if you don't get that Vidian surgical device in Sector 1, you are just fucked. Like, there is so much that this device has done. So much. It worked, Captain. The device has proven remarkably effective in stabilizing the Hirogen's condition. However, strict rest is necessary for full recovery. Recommend maintaining him in a comatose state. Inform me immediately once our guest is awake. Janeway to helm. Return to our old course. Alright, so now, first things first, is we are building a waste disassembler. All right. So now we're going to start getting duranium and deuterium back, which is good. Let me see. We have a sick bay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. Well, I guess we do boom boom. Can we even go to different sectors yet? I have no idea what this is, but I don't want to fly there. I do not want to fly there. Asteroid field, don't want that. And this is a nebula. Well, this is just great. Well, I think first order business is we're just gonna go get some duranium. All right, well, let's do this. Okay, got a bunch of duranium, nice. And then actually, can I build? Do I have enough? No, of course I need bioneural gel packs. That's, again, the thing here is bioneural gel packs, which I'm producing as much as possible, but it's taking forever. Alright, can't assign a hero to you yet. Can I assign anyone to you to make this quicker? No, I have nobody I can do to assign this quicker. Well, I guess I don't need anybody. I guess the doctor doesn't need to be. Switch you to you. We don't need the doctor in sickbay right now. So let's put Tom Paris on that. Alright, and that'll get us quicker bioneural gel packs. And again, this is one of those situations where I think we literally are just spinning our wheels. Like, there's no reason to do anything else. We're literally just spinning our wheels here. So I guess we'll just fly over here. Yeah, and this is them telling you need to upgrade your shit. We'll upgrade a combat room to level 2. Let's play it safe. Okay, let's see what Prey has in store for us. Chill descends on Voyager's corridors. A creature is lurking somewhere in the darkness. The crew moves cautiously, every shadow a potential hiding place for the deadly predator. Captain, a species 8472 lifeform has been reported. The Hirogen may possess valuable weapon or information. Species 8472, on board? This is unacceptable. We must eliminate this threat immediately. Let's search for the intruder. We'll send an armed team to investigate and hopefully neutralize the threat. The crew ends in a tense confrontation. Voyager's crew has the creature of species 8472 cornered, trapped in a cargo bay. Instead of tracking the... Okay, that's why, so I'm in fear. We have cornered the creature. Its behavior is unusual. It displays no sign of aggression. From what we have learned about the species, this is very unexpected and differs from what we have seen in Borg space. Hello, Undine. That certainly is unusual behavior, but could there be a reason? Is there a way to communicate with this? Species 8472 communicates telepathically. Without a telepath aboard, it is impossible. What about its motives? Captain, I must advise against trusting 8472. They're your most dangerous enemy. Yes, we know. Drop it off at the next opportunity. I'm still curious what led the creature to Voyager, but it can't be helped. Set a course for the nearest planet. Alright, we just got a bunch of experience. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, well, I think we're going to fly over here. Again, we're just spinning our wheels at this point. Alright, we have the astrometrics now, which... How much are you going to cost me? A lot. Okay. Yep, saw that coming. Alright, we're going to leave you for now. Let's get this duranium. Wait, I need to research. Hold on. I need to research. Let's get torpedo launch bay level 2. Because that'll also help us with other stuff. Let's just play it safe. Okay. We'll fly over here. Yeah, Borg alcoves are available. The problem is we have to research so many different things. Like, we need the new combat room. Because right now we're low in our power. We need stellar cartography. There's just a lot that needs to happen now. And we just don't have enough time to do it, is the problem. Yeah, because the problem right now is we just don't have the time. Okay, we now have you. Stellar cartography upgrades complete, Captain. May I introduce our new astrometrics lab? Impressive, you have the gratitude of the entire crew, but it is as efficient as Seven promised. More efficient, Captain, we've plotted a new course home. Seven, would you do the honors? By estimates, this trajectory will eliminate 5 years from your journey. However, there is more. When I was calibrating the astrometric sensors, I detected something that may be of particular interest to you, Captain. Hey! Hey! It's the Prometheus! Hi! Hi! My favorite ship! Hi, Prometheus! Hi! 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 The ship is in the Alpha Quadrant, the USS Prometheus. By linking to an abandoned relay station, I've acquired readings from the entire network. It is within the range of a sensor at the edge of the Alpha Quadrant. A stunning discovery, a network of ancient relay stations spanning vast distances across the galaxy, even reaching the Alpha Quadrant. Could this be the long-awaited connection to home? Can we use the network to transmit a message? As our carrier wave moves along the network, it may be degrading. However, we could send the holographic program of the Doctor. Yep. Are we actually going to... play as the Prometheus, or is this going to be we send him away and he's just gone for a while? We could generate hollow duplicates of other crew members who could join you. Highly experimental, but it would allow us to plead our case in person. Have someone plead our case in person could be more efficient than a standard message. This could be our chance to do it. And of course now it wants us to research duplicates, which we can't do because we're researching other things. Okay, so once again, we are spinning our wheels and unable to do anything because we're limited by research. Alright, well, I guess we'll just chill here. Alright, well, I'm going to turn off this sickbay because we don't need it. And then I think we literally just spin our wheels here. I mean, we desperately need tritanium. We desperately need tritanium. We don't want to do that yet. I mean, we desperately need it. Okay, we can't see anything there. Can we see anything here? Okay, so there's some duranium there, or tritanium there. There's a repair station, which is important. I think we are just going to fly over to that sector. I think that's where we're going to go. Yeah, can you drop me there? Okay, so now we have level 2. And we need to research hollow duplicates, which is somewhere here. No? Where's it? Engineering? No. Engineering? Am I just not seeing it? Where is it? It's not under Borg. Alright, hold on. It's got to be here somewhere. Because systems. There's the holographic ship projector. We have that. Do we have to build it? No, it's something we have to research. So where is it? If anybody sees it, let me know. Yeah, it says it's in the tech tree, though. It says it is. Look, it says in the science laboratory. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you, I'm an idiot. Streamer's blind. You know how it is. Yeah, that's why I wasn't finding it. Alright, well, can we at least upgrade our torpedo launch bay? No, because we don't have duranium or tritanium. Great. Well, hopefully we can get it here. Alright. Okay, and now can we upgrade it? Oh, we need more tritanium, or tritanium. So let's go over here, get some tritanium. Alright, standard mining is stuff for now. Okay, that should be now enough for us to upgrade you. And it's going to yell at me about not having duranium. I know. But we are desperately hurting on that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch you over to food rations to buy us some time. Let's go over here to get us this. Actually, we're going to wait to get this food.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, well, Speed Scout. That sounds like we're just going to go ahead and focus your... Let's focus on
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Because again, we have so much we want to research and
Ability
so much
ready,
we want to
Captain.
do. Alright, I got to turn on my...
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shield ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields ability ready, Captain.
Alright, got a victory there. Nice. Alright, we got a bunch of deuterium, science points, and morale, which is great, because we needed the deuterium. We've got a waste disassembler going. How are you doing? 4 remaining to get us of that. Oh, Lord. Alright, I'm going to have to micromanage this, I think, because... Yeah, I'm just going to have to micromanage that. Which is annoying, but I know why they're doing it. Alright, you're upgrading 7 cycles. Let me guess, we have to fly back to where we just were. Yep, we have to fly back to where we just were. Well, first things first, let's fly over here. I'll pay 4 dilithium. I can do that. And then let's go here. Yep, 19 crew got injured. I hear you. Alright, another Hirogen speed scout.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright. And we'll just focus their engines.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Yes, micromanagement requires I choose death. I perish. Sometimes I'm right there with you.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroy. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields down, Captain. Moving. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, we'll flip the Hirogen again. And we got some tritanium out of it. Nice. Let's go here. Get this. We're gonna deploy probes to be safe. And we got nothing because XCOM rules. That's fucking wonderful. Alright, well, I guess just get the debris aboard. Okay, and now let's get the food. I'm not researching anything like an idiot. Again, I really wish they'd warn you about that, because that is me just spinning my wheels doing nothing. Alright, so cutting beam control room. What does it get? Very high damage to the hull. Cutting beam control room. I think that's what we need. I think that's what we need here. Although, a regeneration alcoves... Yeah, I'll get the regeneration alcove. Alright, let's get this food. Alright, we got a bunch of food, which is great. And then we don't really need to pick up crews, so what do you want? Hold the hell on. Hold the hell on. No. No. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. We have tribbles, apparently. I don't know why we have tribbles. But apparently we have tribbles. So... I don't even know why tribbles are on Voyager. I don't know why. I guess we're building traps. I can't even afford to build a trap. Great. Great. That's what we like to see. Great. Just lovely. That's just great. That's great. Yeah, that is lovely. Yeah, being them to a random planet seems funnier. Yeah, it does. Word. Alright, do I have any duranium here? Any duranium? Over there. Okay. Well, I guess fly over here to get me duranium. Let's go ahead and play it safe, because we've not had good stuff. Alright, now we can build traps for tribbles. It's gonna take 10 cycles. I really don't want to pull the doctor off. Well, I guess I can. The doctor's doing fine. So you go back over here and treat patients. Biolab's gonna churn it out every 20 cycles, which is fine. Because we just don't have power right now, which is a problem. We just don't have the power for it. Because we do have at least the waste disassembler going, but we're going to have to start turning things off. Like, we might just turn off the holodeck here. I mean, we're okay because we have battery backup, but I think we're just going to have to judiciously turn on and off the holodeck is what it is. Alright, because I don't really want to fly anywhere over here. I think we're just going to fly back. Yeah, we're just going to fly back and hope for the best. Okay. Captain, the tribbles are... Yes, I know. I know. Crew... Uh-huh. I know. Okay. Now we are going to research the board for that. How much longer are you needing? Another 6 cycles. That's fine. Emergency quarters need to be repaired. Can we build an alcove? I have a feeling we don't have enough. Nope, we of course don't have enough uranium. You know what? I'm going to switch over to duranium here. I think duranium is more important to this than the deuterium. Yes, I know. I know the morale's taking a hit because of tribbles. I know. I am aware. Alright. Please tell me you're almost done. Nope, you just did it. Wait until all the tribbles are caught. Alright, well. That means we're going to premium replicator rations. And we're going to go over to this Borg sphere to say hello. Okay, we got that back. Got that back. And just for my humor, what do we need for the cutting room? Actually, not that bad. Not that bad at all if we have the duranium to do it. Problem is we need the duranium to do it. Alright, well, I guess that's what we're going to focus on. Let's just play it safe. Okay. Let's go get some duranium. Once again, play it safe because we can only store so much. Okay, and now we're going to build that regeneration alcove. Or do I build the cutting control room? I think we build... I think for our longevity, we need to build the cutting room. Yeah, we're going to build the cutting room. Because we need that for our longevity. And then we're just gonna... Oh, right, I have to turn off the holodeck. One moment. Boop. Alright, well, let's go over here to get some food, and then we'll go to the relay. Fortunately, the numbers weren't too great. Most are distributed, until they can be safely released on a suitable planet. Yeah, let's just drop tribbles off on the planet, because that's not going to come back to bite us at all. Nope. Certainly won't come back to bite us. Nope, not at all. Oh, you know what I just realized? The way they wanted us to do this thing, the reason why they wanted us to do holographic replicates of the crew is because they're sending an away team. So... yeah, I now understand why they wanted us to do this. Let's send Seska, because I want to start to level up Seska. And then we need... oh boy. Who can we even send? I guess Chakotay. Just get more Chakotay. We're in their sickbay, Captain. Oh no, there's bodies everywhere. Well, check if anybody's alive. Crewman clings to life, burned beyond saving. His dying word is Romulans. The computer confirms 27 Romulan life signs aboard. Was the Prometheus hijacked? Someone's coming. 2 Romulans. One's wounded. They say they've captured this prototype for the Romulan Empire. We need to neutralize them. That's 2 Bioneural gel packs, so we're definitely going with that. The Doctor introduced himself as the EMH and patches up the injured Romulan. The Romulans leave. The Doctor is pleased with his deception. Before we can contact Starfleet, we have to recapture the bridge. Oh my lord. I mean, I want to do that, but... I think we're going to risk it. I think we're going to try it. And we got it. Nice. Taking the Romulans on the bridge by surprise, the team managed to overpower the Romulans. The Prometheus is recaptured. Captain, several Romulan birds of prey have decloaked around the Prometheus. They're hailing us. Send a distress call. Prometheus engages the Romulans, holding their ground while sending a distress call to the Federation. Soon, Starfleet reinforcements arrive and drive off the attackers. Afterwards, the team contracts Starfleet HQ, sharing their ordeal and arranging help for Voyager. Nice. Could not have gone any better. Time is up. We need to beam them back. Let's hope they succeeded. Energize. Captain, we're receiving a transmission from the relay station. What are you? Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. And you are? Idrin of the Hirogen. You are using our station. Terminate the link. We can't. I apologize. Your relay network gave us the unique opportunity to contact our people in the Alpha. Terminate your link and we will terminate you. I think we're just going to try to reason with him. We will not use your relay network longer than necessary, nor will we damage it. We need this, Idrin. Make it quick and never touch our relay station again, or we will hunt you down. Beam the team back now. We did it, Captain. We spoke directly with headquarters. Apparently, Voyager was declared officially lost 14 months ago. I set the record straight. They said they would contact your families to tell them the news and promised they won't stop until they found a way to get Voyager back home. Oh, and Captain, they asked me to relay a message. They wanted you to know you're no longer alone. 60,000 light years seems a little bit closer today. Captain, the Starfleet data exceeds the capacity of a single relay. We have to visit multiple relays. Our download efficiency will depend on the performance of astrometrics, the science lab, or our shuttles. Vigilance is required, Captain. Logically, we must assume Idrin has posted guards at the station. Oh, wow. Yeah, they, I see what they're doing here, but wow, I didn't expect they'd go that far. Well, while we're here, let's build an alcove. Might as well. Because you're going to take up a bunch of power. I already know it. And then I wonder, can I... No, I of course need titanium. Which is not in the system. Welp. A whelp. Let's do this. Really? Really? You had that much chance and you still failed. That's lovely. Thank you.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
That's just great.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Moving to attack the ports. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
Ability ready, Captain.
It's something where, you know... It is dystopian the way I'm playing. Like, literally everybody's in emergency quarters, and, you know, we are quite literally just turning on the holodeck to keep people happy. But at the same time, you know, it's like, what do you want me to do here? Like, what do you want me to do? There's nothing more I can do. Alright, so now we have stuff that we can build. And the first thing we're going to build is a work team. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, we're going to spin our wheels for just a little bit. Okay, we now have all this. Alright, we now have Borg there. But I want to get the metaphasic shield room. Alright. And you... go here, Seska. And then I think we just need to save at this point. Oh, wait, I can put the doctor back in the biolab. Back over there for you. Alright. Let me put, do I have a team? I do. I'm gonna add a team to work repair. Oh, no, no. I guess we can't. Huh. Alright, well. I guess. Where's the work team? Because this is something that I need. I wish they would tell us where this other work team is. Because I have no idea where they are currently located. And you know, I also haven't turned on the Aero Shuttle Bay in a long time. Probably should. Probably should. because it's just kind of sitting there at the moment. All right, well, I guess we just go to the next station. Okay, let's try this again. Wow, I am just
What are your
failing
orders, Captain?
hardcore here.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Don't worry about it, just keep fighting.
Enemy shields ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright, and we just get a bunch of materials. Okay, good stuff there. Because, yeah, I think we need to upgrade our warp core now. Like, we need to get the warp core back up. But in order to do that, we need to get research going, because once again, I forgot about it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, we want that. Yeah, we yeah, we want that. Holy crap, yeah, we want that. I guess we're just gonna research that. Alright, well, that's gonna take a toll on our uranium, but that's fine. Okay, we've learned that the science laboratory has failed us. Will it fail us again? It didn't fail us this time. Nice. Alright, well, don't fail us. Okay, we're getting data packages. That's good. Let's get some deuterium before we move. Let's just play it safe, because once again, we can only store so much. We didn't get a whole lot. Let's go to the next sector. I really don't want to go in here. I don't know what this is. I don't want to know what it is. Because I have a feeling it's going to be... It's not going to be great. Though I think we might be forced to go in there, unfortunately. Yeah, we're forced to go in there. Damn it. Alright, well... I guess... Drop us... Well, we have food, so let's swap back over to regular food rations. That'll give us some time. The Pitcher Planet? I mean, maybe. Alright, fly over here to this relay station, and let's see how bad it is. Okay, we now have the metaphasic shield room. Which I hope will help. I hope it helps. Alright. And then what was the other Borg technology? Shield matrix. That's what we wanted. Oh, and then the Aru facility is gonna need another deck. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. It's gonna need another deck. Wait a second. How big are you? Hold on. How big were you? You were 3. Damn. Because if you were 2, I was just gonna get rid of the emergency quarters. Maybe if I move the emergency quarters over here, I'd have to move the battery compartment as well. I'm just trying to see what our other options are. No, the hydroponics bay we probably need to keep. And we just don't have the resources to be upgrading anything right now. We desperately need tritanium is the problem. Alright, so we got more research. We realized we can't actually afford to make an automated repair unit facility, so we're going to leave that alone. Let's see if there's anything else easy that I can get here. No. Nothing here. Hyperspanner. Nope. I think I am going to research the interface of coil spanner here, simply because we need it. Okay. Yeah, you can go on crew leave. Can afford that. Plasma Storm, 22 before... Oh my lord, we cannot stay here very long at all. Alright, well... Okay. Oh lord, this is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. No. Yes, I know, B'Elanna, you're mad at me. I know. Okay, do I have enough to upgrade the transporter room now? No, I need 50. Damn it. Alright, well, Science Laboratory go burr. Can I go to anywhere else? Can I go over here? There's only one relay station. Man, they are really forcing you to be hurt here. Really forcing you to be hurt. Fly over here. Yes, alright, and then... Let me see. Can we even... Is it under engineering? It was. Because we really can't... Like, I've done everything I can to get it up at this point, but I don't think it's going to help us, is the problem. Like, where is it? Like, I'd have to go to research level 4, which I can't even start researching. I think we're just going to be hurt. I think we are literally just going to be hurt here.
What are your orders, Captain?
All right, well... Yeah, focus on
Moving to
weapons.
attack the starboard side, Captain.
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
And kaboomy. Okay, we now can upgrade some things. Thank the Lord. No, we need 100. Damn it. Well, I'm going to upgrade the transporter room because that'll help us overall. Alright, well, get us to the relay station. Alright, we're gonna risk it, because we need it. Okay, we got it. Whew! Download the Starfleet transmission is complete. The data is fragmented and encrypted. Intentionally I consume. Deciphering will take some time. Alright. And that is what's going to signal us to probably research. Yep, research that. All right, what's in this sector? What do we got? Food, deuterium. Yeah, that's good. All right. Get us to the food planet. Okay. Old friends, new enemies. Captain, I was able to restore most of Starfleet transmission. They are letters. Letters from home. Did everyone get one? Certainly. I'm sure your parents didn't miss out on the opportunity, Harry. Letters from afar. For a precious moment, the distance of 60,000 light years shrinks in a single heartbeat. The crew receives letters filled with love, longing, and the everyday details of lives lived far away. Some faces are illuminated by smiles and joyful tears, others by a quiet, aching sadness, the absence of a message as powerful as its presence. This is the closest we've been to home in a long time. I've got one. My parents say they never lost faith that we were alive. They write about how they are so proud, and Mom says my old clarinet is polished and waiting for me. They haven't forgotten us. People back home actually remember and care. They remember, Harry, and that's why we keep pushing forward. We will see home again. Excuse me. I discovered a Starfleet video message deep inside the data. It is incomplete, but unintentionally so. I suspect that the relay transmission... Yes, thank you. I meant to hit the mute button, but I was too late. I apologize. I suspect the relay station's transmission capacity... Yeah, fragmentation. Show Harry's optimism. Can we download the entire message? Yes, but we would require access to a high-capacity relay station. The one I've identified is under direct oversight of Idrin. I doubt he'll grant us access voluntarily. The Hirogen are formidable. Let us send a small shuttle. A direct fight isn't worth risk. Parashuttle for incursion will bypass this security net. Oh, and hey, look at that. We already are in the system we want to be in. Nice. Well, we're at the food planet, so let's get the food. Okay, we lost a bunch of hull there. That's just lovely. I think they're going to be yelling at me about my my hull, but there's nothing I can really do about it at this point. Okay, we now have transporter room level 2. And I think we're going to switch back over to you because we have deuterium. I need 2 heroes for this away mission. Yep, that's fine. So we want high engineering and high science. Well, let's get pilot and Harry Kim. Don't fail me, boys. Approaching the relay station, still outside scanner range. Cloak the shuttle signature. Shuttle's cloak engages... Okay, so apparently we had a cloak. Apparently this whole time we've had a cloak. We've reached the relay station undetected, initiating download process. Since it's only a 2-step, we're just gonna crit, hopefully. Hey, we double critted. The download begins. They settle in, hoping to remain long enough for the transfer to complete. Nice. And that raises up Harris. With Ensign Harry Kim unavailable, his duties have blah, yup, I know. Yep, and with him we have Zillis, who is not Tom Paris. Alright, the team's in position. We'll retrieve them upon completion. Okay. Well, let me do some research. I don't know what I'm going to research, but I'll research something. Let me see. Well... Because I kind of want to start getting down here. Because that's going to give us Disruptor Control Level 2. That's going to give us some of this. Also gets us hull reinforcement. I think I am going to research this, though, the automated repair unit facility, because that would help us tremendously stay alive. And actually, I bet you if we flew over here and we did this carefully, if we don't get into the orange, okay, that's good, because now we can upgrade main engineering. Boom. All right, so that is going to be a significant upgrade, I think. And then this only needs 1 and 1, which is good. So I think we just get these two, and then we're going to throw the Borg stuff in here. And then I guess we're going to just go get some deuterium. Let's play it safe. Okay. Nothing over there that we care about. I guess we literally just sit here. Okay, we now have main engineering 4, which will be important. Just trying to see biolaboratory. Oh, did I not read? Oh, because they're unavailable. I was like, why am I waiting? All right, continue. We're holding at the rendezvous, Captain. Clear of Hirogen sensors. Still no sign of the shuttle team. Captain, the Hirogen guard ships. I think they must have noticed us. 3 are coming toward us. They're hailing us. Missing something? Oh no, sensors are picking up the shuttle. It's aboard Idrin's ships. And Life Science Tool. He has the away team. He has a dampening field. I can't get a lock to beam them out. Your people are mine down. I hunted them down. They are my rightful relics, and you are my next prey. All 3 Hirogen ships are powering up weapons, Captain. We're outgunned. I would advise against engaging combat of all 3 of them. Unless you can magic away 2 ships. We could magic the way. The relay's power source is a quantum singularity. Increasing its gravitational pull could consume the reinforcements. Weaponize a black hole? Yes, tell me more. I am intrigued. Tell me more. Besides, what about Starfleet transmission? I think we are... I think we're gonna try it, yeah. Roll risk it to level 8 Thoron bolts towards the station. And we failed, damn. Honor is... No. Alright, well, that's a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. I actually would not be surprised if we explode.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Like, if we exploded here, I would understand.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Yes, I know. Shields are down.
Enemy
I'm
shields
aware.
destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay. Continue on the
Moving
weapons.
to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, this is actually going better than
Enemy
I hoped.
shields destroyed.
I mean, I don't
Ability
like
ready,
the fact that we have basically no hull, but we are at least doing all right, all things considered. Captain, Idrin's ship is being pulled into the black hole. Cowards, weakling, you dared to defile the hunt with your pathetic tricks. I won't be denied my relics. I took them with me. Still can't get a transporter lock on the away team. Yeah, we're gonna overload that dampening field because we literally can't do anything else. Balana, override that dampening field. Anything. And we succeeded. Oh, man. Alright, beam Kim. Yeah, we want Kim. Alright, we got Captain. Okay, we need to succeed this or we lose Paris. Alright, we got Paris. Woo! No, my relics you will pay for, and you're into a black hole. And you're in a black hole. Bye-bye. You're gone. Well, for a guy who liked to hunt, he sure got hunted in the end. Arg. We're caught in the black hole's pull, Captain. Reverse tractor beam, please? Recalibrate your tractor beam. Hey, nice. Well, that was bumpy. Janeway to sickbay. Doctor, how's the away team doing? Good news, Captain. Injuries are minimal. Mild shock symptoms and minor abrasions only. I intend to keep them for standard overnight observation. Thank you, Doctor. They showed tremendous courage. Please let them know how proud the entire crew is. Now, any news about the data? The away team was successful. However, the encryption is robust. We may require external assistance. Finding a code breaker. Another hurdle for the list. There is more, Captain. The away team obtained schematics from Idrin's ship, a cloaking device. Cloaking, that's useful. Helm, resume our course, one step closer to home. And we complete Sector 7. So, let me go in here, and I think what we're going to do is we are just going to fly to a deuterium planet, and we are just going to spin our wheels. Alright, we are literally just going to spin our wheels because we want to do research. We want to try and get more hull. I don't think we're going to do it in time. But this gives us time to do research. Let's see. Alright, nothing else I really want. Ooh, maybe I do. That would be amazing. No, I have to focus. Alright, let's just get plasma torch research. That's a quick thing we can do. And then what do you need? Of course, you need titanium, which I do not have. I tell you what, let's go back over here. And, alright, we've got deuterium, which is good. Lots of deuterium. We got a trade. We've got food. Yeah, I think we just fly over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of that. Deuterium, duranium, dilithium, deuterium. Let us... Oh, wait a second. I can still scan in nebulas now. Neat. Or assuming that is a nebula. I think it's a nebula. You know what? Send me to the trading station. Oh! Oh! That's an ion storm. No, we do not want to be here. No, that's fine. Go over to the deuterium, because we're not going into an ion storm. Nope. Yes, I know. We need to leave. I know. Alright, and then I think it's time we just upgrade engineering teams to 2, because we're going to need more people in repair. Though, material recovery... Yeah, material recovery is probably a better choice here. And then, honestly, I think I'm going to turn off this biolaboratory because we have enough bioneural gel packs to basically do anything at this point. Yeah, I think I'm going to just... Yeah, I'm going to swap you over to this. Get me that Borg goodness. And then you switch off. And then I think we just go from there. Oh, I'm getting a hail. Oh, the Raven. Captain, we've just entered Bormer space. I don't know why, but we have a bad feeling about this. Thanks for the warning, Ensign. We'll test that theory soon enough. What's the threat levels like? Will we expect any potential hostiles? Our tactical knowledge remains limited, Captain. I suggest full shields and weapons on standby. Understood. Maintain yellow alert. I want everybody to stay sharp. Security alert indicates 7 of 9 is in cruise. Yep, she's stolen a shuttlecraft. Transporter. Yep. What's happening to you? Search 7's cargo bay. Hopefully there's something to describe her behavior. Alright, well, this is great. We're forced to go into the ion storm. Well, Captain, I suspect 7's nanoprobes have reactivated and are regenerating rapidly. How long do we have? Not long. The progress is progressing faster than anticipated. Captain, I found a data link in this cargo bay. Permission to translate. So, Doctor, is there anything we can do to stop this regeneration? We could use a hypospray to reverse the effect, but yeah, we need to literally hypospray her. Dealing with an unstable Borg isn't exactly new to us. Prepare the hypospray. Yep, not 7 of 9. And we need to... Yep, we need to battle stations. I know.
What are your orders, Captain? Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright. Easy stuff there. Got tritanium in that. That is good. Because I need to do science things. Because we can't leave without 7. And then, let me see. Yeah, let me... Because that's the ion storm I don't want to deal with. Let's fly over here. Yes, I know, you're mad at me. Shush. Craftable blueprints. Okay. Alright. Get that going. And then I think we have the energy batteries to do it, so I'm going to turn on the shuttle bay. Get some of that morale back. Yes, I know we're on emergency batteries. I know. Let me see. Let's do tractor beam. Okay, not the best, but we got some. Mining probes are fine. Okay. Alright, we're going to get rid of you. We're going to repair you. And we're going to swap over to food. And then let's go over to get some deuterium. Yep, had a feeling it was going to be the Hirogen.
What are your orders, Captain?
That is in Russian. I don't know how to speak Russian. I'm going to hope that is not something that I need to ban. But hello and welcome on in all the
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, again, I don't speak Russian, so apologies if you're saying something. I have no idea what it is you're after. Ooh, we have a bunch of tritanium. That is important. Hold on. Just upgraded my 2 engineering offices, the 5 repair crews, and you're just a little bit ahead of me. Nice. Yeah, we're almost at Sector 8. We just need to... No available work team. Oh, right, because I have somebody on Hull. Well, stop being on Hull. Go there. And then... Let me see... Don't have the technology for that. Don't have the technology for that. Let me see, is there any other thing we could do while we have the resources? I mean, I guess I could build another engineering office, but do I really need it is the question. Because I've got 3 spots here. Well, we're at max this, so let's turn off the holodeck. And then spin our wheels. Okay, we now have the hail. Captain, I've cracked the translation. 7 is experiencing visions, some kind of homing beacon as she described it. Good work, Ensign. Forward it to the crew. We don't have much time. Captain, we're being hailed. This is Chancellor Gauman of the Bomar Sovereignty. Identify yourself. Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. What can I do for you, Chancellor? We have detected a dangerous Borg weapon on one of our moons. Does this weapon belong to your vessel? The weapon you're referring to is a former Borg drone, one of my crew. She is experiencing hallucinations. This is not our concern. If your vessel approaches Bormar space, you will be neutralized. Persuade, I don't want to fight you, buddy. We're not here to fight. We're here to solve a problem. Neutralizing us is unnecessary. And he's not happy. They're monitoring us through a sensor array. Direct course maximizes our tactical advantage. Alright, well, let's, let's send an away team. Oh, Lord, and you're gonna make me go into the ion storm. Well, this is gonna hurt. Okay, well, this is really, really gonna hurt. Like, I cannot understate how much this is gonna hurt. Boy. Alright, Engineering 4, send it. I'm just gonna turn, well, I guess not. I can use the work crew to clear debris. Yes, I know, you're mad at me. Alright. Wait, okay, Captain, I need your help. I was sitting with the Blue Brains, you know, the science fellows, and they've talked about Voyager needing more science-ness to survive out here. More thinking, less fighting. They said we need to expand on subspace harmonicas and quantum physics and stuff like that. Too many fancy words. I'm a warrior. I like simple things. More phasers, more boom. So let's go with more boom. We don't necessarily have the resources. You'll just throw science pad at the enemy and then. Yeah, well, maybe if you had asked me when I had resources, I would have said yes. Boom. And then put you on hull repair. Alright. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Send the away team. And we want medical and science. So we have to send the doctor. We have to send Chakotay. And then we need an engineer. Let's send Harry Kim. Captain, there are 5 Bormar vessels on patrol. 7 can't be too far ahead of us. How should we proceed? Yeah, locate that there trail. Okay, a faint warp trail leads directly to an M-class moon where they find Shuttle 7 shuttle. Captain, we followed 7 footprints to an old shipwreck. It's Federation origin. The ship's name is still legible. Raven. Try to locate her life. Well, I don't know if I want to use that right now. Let's just do this and hope for a crit. Okay, analyzing the rescue. A board signature is detected. Hoping it's 7, the team enters the shipwreck. Captain, we've located 7, but she appears unstable. What's our approach? State your name and hope that she will snap out of her dream. The team firmly states their name and mission, and a confused Seven eventually recognizes them, but starts talking about past assimilation. Making our way back now. The wreckage is being fired at. The Bomar must have found us. We need her trapped. We need an escape plan. Hide your life signs. The team manages to hide their life signs long enough for the Bomar to stop firing. The team manages to leave unnoticed, but not before Seven could get her hands on the ship logs. Alright, bunch of experience. Captain, the away team has returned with Seven. Seven, why were you in that wreckage? I had my birthday dare. Oh, yeah. Focus. Breathe. Take all the time you need. Yeah, you can recruit the very first Kazon if you save them, and if you manage to not have the Cullah over, you can just have a Kazon. You were just a child, Seven. You couldn't have stopped what happened. My parents, we were all assimilated on that ship. Asked about the homing beacon. What was that about the homing beacon? In Bormar space, I felt a force pouring me to the Raven. I lost control. I hurt them. I don't expect forgiveness, but I'll work to deserve it. I have to prove that I'm more than a Borg. Borg may have taken your past, but they don't define who you are now. You're part of this family now, Seven. You're right, Captain. I am more than what they made me. I am no longer Borg. Get some rest, Seven. It's been a long day. Thank you, Captain. Fascinating. The vision Seven experienced likely stemmed from her mind reconciling with the assimilation. What I find fascinating is how two parents could bring their daughter on an expedition to Borg space. The pursuit of knowledge can be a powerful force, Captain. It can lead to irrational choices. Biodampener. Helm, return to our old course. Alright, hold on. Before we fly anywhere, what does this biodampener do? Increases success chances in Borg points of interest. Yeah, we're researching that. But we're not staying here. We're leaving. We are leaving. Nice. And then we're going to get a log from Mr. Paris.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Well, messing with the Hirogen really paid off. Through their relay network, we actually made contact with Starfleet and our families and friends. Well, at least they were able to send us messages anyway. Though, I didn't expect any. I mean, who'd write me? Maybe the penal colony, letting me know that I'd violated my probation? The more everyone else got excited about these letters from home, the more I just wanted no part of it. Maybe because what I have here on Voyager is so much better than anything I ever had back there. But of course, I did get a message from my father, Admiral Owen Paris. All that was missing was the official trumpet fanfare before some nervous technician read out His Excellency's condemnation. Here's the twist, though. It's the only encrypted message in the entire batch. Someone actually suggested I just pretend the message says, "I love you, I'm proud of you." Not a chance. Not from the man who lectured me as a kid that crying was a weakness. Not a chance. Not from the man who lectured me as a kid that crying was a weakness. My clearest childhood memories are of me locked in my room, crying. It was my sanctuary, though. Quiet. No one bothered. And now this encryption is offering me the same measure of peace. The only problem is that we're now actively looking for outside help to bypass it, a code breaker. We'll be trying our luck at the local trading hub. My cue. Gotta go.
All right. Oh, what is this nonsense? What are we in? What is this? What is this? Well, we did get through 2 sectors today, so I'm going to call that a success right now. Yeah, again, if you've watched this far on YouTube, go ahead and leave me a comment below and let me know what you're thinking. I think at this point I am almost 100% confident in saying that this is definitely a 7 out of 10 game, and it definitely requires you to have watched Voyager or be a Star Trek fan. But overall, it's a great game if you know how to manage your resources, which some people just don't, which is fine. But it's just one of those things where you have to do some certain things very early in terms of research and in terms of what you build. And, I mean, let's just look at our ship, for example. We have no reason to ever have anything but emergency quarters. We have no reason to do anything other than... you know what? Hold on. Can I turn this on? Yeah, let's turn this on. Let's go up to 4. And we can actually turn on the holodeck now, which gets us 8 morale back. So it's one of those things where if you plan ahead, you can get going pretty quickly. But yeah, you need biogel and you need level 2 engineering. Like, there's just so much you need in this game in order to succeed that it doesn't make it very clear in the very beginning. So it's kind of just like you either luck out or you stare at the tech trees and take a leap. Which, you know, it is what it is. But yes, YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube.